Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. By the time this video goes up, yesterday, the community transmission for the Infiltrator reinforcements has been released. And we got our look at the ARC Troopers. And we got our look at the BX Droid Commandos. So, we're going to go through this, and then I'm going to throw some stuff on the screen. We'll do some slow motion of this so you can see what's happening. Have some footage from the Clone Wars, some little talking about the E5 blaster that they're going to be using and how it's going to operate. It's just my speculation. So pretty much it says, coming with the new game mode are two brand new reinforcements. On the Republic side, you'll be able to play as the Advanced Recon Commando, known better as the ARC Trooper. And on the Separatist side, you'll be able to play as the BX series Droid Commando. A few weeks ago, I did a little prediction and stuff like this, and these are the two that I came up with, so it makes more sense for the Droid Commandos and ARC Troopers, since they're already in the games, than have them make the Commandos from scratch. Both units will be part of the new Infiltrator reinforcement class and will also have their own star cards for their abilities. So, the ARC Troopers. So here's a little bit of, I'm calling it a GIF. It's pronounced YIF, but GIF is better. And pretty much this is running animation with dual wield pistols. So pretty much you will be dual wielding. I'm not sure. I believe you'll still be able to melee, but I don't think you will be able to zoom in whatsoever with the pistols. So you'll just be basically hip firing. It says here that the ARC Trooper is a gung-ho attacker that rushes into battle wielding his trusty DC-17 pistols. Yes, you read that correctly. Pistols. This unit can dual wield pistols and fire them independently, effectively doubling his rate of fire. With short range blasters, this trooper needs something more versatile for more distant foes. To extend his reach, the ARC Trooper's Power Blast ability overcharges his primary pistol to fire a powerful blast, giving his otherwise short to medium range arsenal of ranged attack that can also be useful against vehicles. Aim your shot well and it might do just as well as the enemy villain too. Oh, just as well against an enemy villain too. So with this, I'm assuming it's a charge shot, much like what Leia does. When you have the secondary fire, it charges up and it shoots. I'm not sure if you use the ability and it's charging both of them, and you shoot two of them and they both go flying. Maybe it's going to be like that. For additional battle awareness, the ARC Trooper can activate his helmet scanner, which lowers his rangefinder. This emits continuous scan pulses to reveal enemies even through walls. The time between pulses is longer than how long enemies will be revealed by each pulse, so you'll still need general battle awareness not to lose track of your foes. So basically, this is like Rey's Insight ability. So when you use her ability, you're going to see enemy positions and stuff through walls and etc. Like a giant circle, pretty much. But this one, it's going to send one out, and I believe that they will fade. It's going to go off your screen, and probably 2 seconds later, you're going to get another pulse that's going to do the same thing, and it's going to update you on the positions. It's not going to track them. It's just going to be like a small blimp. You'll know where they are, so you're not going to be sure if they're going to be still there or they're going to move somewhere else. So you have to kind of guess what they're going to be doing. So it's going to be something like that. Finally, when encountering a powerful enemy, the ARC Trooper can even the odds with his shock trap. It's a throwable device. Is manually detonated. They gotta word these things better, man. It's a throwable device that is manually detonated and delivers an electrical current that knocks down any enemies within its range. This is useful for both flanking larger groups of enemies or for tipping the scale in favor for you and your allies, including if you need a tactical retreat. So this is like what Lando has. You throw Lando's little device, and once you trigger it, it shocks them. But instead of shocking them, it's just going to knock them straight to the ground, kind of giving the enemy a little bit of a breather to not just stand there and get headshotted instantly. So basically, it's just going to knock them down, much like what Dooku's lightning does. If it doesn't kill you, it shocks you and it locks you down. Pretty much that's what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be a huge range. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but it's pretty interesting. It's going to be really good on small, tight areas like the Juggernauts or the Naboo doors on Phase 2. It's going to be good in there. Might be even good in, let's see here, in Camino, in the barracks. It might be good there as well. Or the tight hallways heading towards Phase 3. Overall, the ARC Trooper makes an excellent addition to the clone army. It is a very strategic unit and has the best results when played in such a way. Flank your enemies and support your troops for the best results. Now, regarding this, I believe since they're going to have these dual-wielding pistols and the whole kind of style of the Trooper, we're going to be getting some really accurate and really fun Captain Rex mods, Captain Fordo, and yeah, I think it's gonna be sick. Pretty much, we're gonna get Phase 1, Phase 2s. You might actually get like a Jango Fett mod, someone doing Jango Fett mod like this with Leia pistols. Only for arcade though. Again, guys, I do use mods online, and if you use weapon changed mods online, you will get banned. It's an instant ban. But pretty much, I can see them doing Jango Fett, and that would be really good. So that's pretty much everything about the ARC Trooper. It was already in the game. There was another class called the Sentinel class, but I guess they're going to build upon this one. And now we go into the Separatist side, the Droid Commandos, or the BX droids. The BX droid is arguably one of the most lethal units in the Separatist army, armed with a modified E5 blaster rifle, commonly used by the B1 battle droids. The BX trades rate of fire for higher precision in long-range encounters. With the modified blaster covering the BX at longer ranges, it also wields a vibro sword to get the edge it needs to excel in close quarters combat. Using either the melee button or the Sinister Strike ability, both have the same function. The BX droid can unleash up to 3 sword strikes in a row before requiring a brief cooldown. While the strikes don't deal much more damage than the regular troops' melee, they are significantly faster, and the final strike is so powerful that it will knock an enemy to the ground. So this is similar to Anakin's first ability, where he lifts up his saber and he strikes down and he breaks your guard. So pretty much, if you get hit by the third one, you'll get knocked down. Personally, I believe that this ability shouldn't be the same as the melee. The melee should be the kind of the weapon melee, what hit with the weapon, and then the Sinister Strikes should be kind of like a one-hit kill melee, pretty much. It should be like that. I don't know why they have a melee button and an ability do the same thing. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of disappointing, to be honest. It seems like it only has 2 abilities rather than 3, like the ARC Trooper. The BX can also deploy a smoke screen by throwing a smoke bomb at its feet. The surrounding area will immediately be filled with very dense smoke that even removes a basic UI elements like name tags and outlines, so the enemy view is blocked. I don't know if this is going to work with the solar ping or the helmet scanner from the ARC Trooper. I'm not sure if it's going to affect it. It might be a good counter. If it does, it's going to be a good counter. Ray's Insight, I don't know if that's going to work. I'm not sure if the thermal binoculars will work, or if Bosk's thermal vision, if his ability might be able to see through this. That one I am unsure. Other than that, to counter this, guys, if you're in assault class, what is it? Toxic grenades, or dioxic nade, dioxic launcher, just toss that in there, and if you get hit markers, light that baby up with some grenades, man. That's all you gotta do. Next up, you have another ability called Thermal Vision. Additionally, you can pair the smokescreen with its final ability, Thermal Vision, for a devastating result. It makes the BX's eyes glow red and allows it to see where enemies are located, including through walls and other obstructions. This ability also scrambles enemy scanners to further confuse and disorient them. So basically this, if you've ever played Halo, I'll throw it on the screen right now. If you've ever played Halo, this is basically Promethean vision, where it sends a pulse out and it pretty much it shows where enemies are, shows the movements, they're all in red through walls, whatever. Basically this is the same thing. It's just kind of like the helmet scanner, but I'm not sure how long maybe this ability will last 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and it might have a cooldown of like 7 seconds, 8 seconds probably. But this is a pretty good one. This set of abilities combined with a higher than normal sprint speed makes the BX a lethal opponent both before you see it and if you don't take it out before it closes the distance. So pretty much it's got a little bit faster run speed. So it's got a little bit faster. I'm assuming it's going to be like the Vanguard, but a little bit slower. That might be the speed, which is good. These guys need it. They are pretty fast in the Clone Wars. So apart from the Vibro Sword not dealing heavy damage, it's pretty good. I will throw some footage up of the E5 and what I think about it and how I think the fire rate might be. So yeah, pretty much that's the Droid Commando and the ARC Trooper. Now we're gonna get into the star cards. All 5 star cards are shared between both units, so they have the same name, evasion. You have +1 combat roll and faster combat roll recharge times. So this is basically Dooku's roll passive or dodge passive that he has 3 of them. So you'll be able to do these a lot faster and more of them. Level unlock 2, desperation. Reduce ability recharge times when damage is dealt to you. So whenever you get hit by something, I guess you're going to have a faster cooldown, maybe like a 0.25 or so. Interrogation. Forcibly reveal nearby enemy locations by defeating an opponent using melee strikes. So I guess it's going to be like a helmet scanner, thermal vision. When you melee someone and you kill them with the melee, it might send out a ping, or it might send something to your minimap that's going to show you where the enemies are. Let's see, unlock level 5, acquisition. Enemies dealing damage to you will be temporarily marked for easier retaliation. So basically when someone shoots you, they're going to be outlined where they are pretty much. So if they shoot in front of you and you crouch behind something or you go around the wall, I guess they're going to be outlined so you can see if they're looking at you or something like that. Stalker. Regain health when defeating an enemy you have revealed with helmet scanner or thermal vision. Let's see. So they're only going to reveal these 5. Level unlock 10 is going to be a secret, I guess. Pretty much if you're going to run Galactic Assault, I would run Stalker for sure. I would run. You're not going to be meleeing, to be honest. The sword doesn't seem that powerful. You're not going to be meleeing enemies. I barely even melee in the game itself. I would say another one would be combat roll and desperation. Out of those 5, I think those would be the better ones. Or even acquisition. Replace desperation with acquisition, and you might have those. These 2 reinforcements will deploy alongside the new game mode this month. The next community transmission will detail the mode fully, including what it's called and what your objectives will be within it. The update is slated for release on 26th of March. Additionally, the Infiltrator class is available without any credit cost for all players. So they're going to be free. Free like unlocks. They didn't say how much battle points were or how much they will be. For me, I would assume, I guess the aerials are about 1,500, and the others are about 2,000. I think the Wookiees are 3,000. So these guys might be between the range of, I would say, 3,000 to 4,000. I would say around there. I don't know if they're going to be the same as the Enforcer class. Maybe they will be 3,500. seeing how they are pretty powerful. So battle points, I would say 3,500 for these guys. Will they be worth it? That I don't know. Probably the ARC Trooper over the droid, unless if the droid can dodge like a longer distance, then it'll be pretty cool. But that's basically the community transmission for the infiltrator reinforcements. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited? I will definitely be hitting these guys up. I will be dropping 4K Ultra gameplay videos of the new Titan mode, of the new commandos. I'll do a fly around of the commandos, and any mods that come out for these, I will be dropping them. So stay tuned for that. Until then, I will catch you guys and girls in the next community transmission update or the next video. Peace out, guys, and may the Force be with you.